Children with severe allergies to peanuts or milk who are taking part in a groundbreaking study are showing signs of their allergy is improving.
Yeah, including 5-year-old Charlie Watts, who has a milk allergy and is being given small doses to drink, which is gradually increased, taking place in a strictly controlled environment, part of a clinical trial. You can see him there in a hospital setting. Not something to be attempted at home, of course.
Now, the trial is funded by the Natasha Allergy Research Foundation, which was set up in memory of Natasha Ednan-Laperouse, who died on a plane after eating a Pret baguette containing sesame seeds.
Her mum, sorry.
Her mum, yes, sorry. Her mum, Tanya Edna-Laperouse, joins us alongside Charlie. Hello, Charlie.
Hello.
Who's that next to you?
Monkey.
Alongside Charlie, Monkey, his mum Amanda, and Dr. Hilary as well.
Great to see you all. Tanya, let's just start with you, because, of course, this is all done in Natasha's name. What is this new trial which is showing such promising results?
Yes, very exciting. So the trial is really to show that shop-bought foods can actually desensitise people from the very allergen that they're allergic to. Under clinical supervision, you can actually desensitise the immune so it no longer reacts. And what this shows is you don't have to have expensive pharmaceutical drugs, but because it is so cost-effective and because it works, well, we hope so far the results are very positive. Our hope is that it will be rolled out on the NHS.
Brilliant. Charlie, right, we've got you up early, haven't we, to come in and tell us all about this. Luckily, you've brought Monkey with you. What are you allergic to?
Banana, egg and milk.
Right. And what do you tell people about your allergies? When you go to a party, for instance, what do you have to say?
I can't eat the party food there.
No. And what does that mean that you can't eat? What kind of things would you like to be able to eat that you can't?
Ice cream.
You'd like to eat the ice cream. And
which flavour would that be?
Chocolate.
Chocolate ice cream. So that's the aim, is to get you some chocolate ice cream, is it?
Yeah.
So you've been in hospital in this special experiment, and what did they ask you to do?
Be safe.
Yes, be safe and drink some milk. A little bit of milk.
Yeah.
And how did that taste?
Fine.
It tasted fine. And this is the point, Amanda, isn't it? Because how did you first find out that Charlie was actually allergic to milk?
So Charlie was approaching weaning age, so about coming up to 6 months, and it was a warm day. We were in the garden with him and we were eating ice creams, and we thought, oh, let's let him have a little taste, you know, see how he likes this. He was showing an interest in food at that point and didn't think anything of it. He had a couple of little tastes. And we went inside. My mum was holding him and she called us a few minutes later, about 10 minutes later, noticing some swelling on Charlie's face. It was mainly his lips and his eyes, and it was quite rapid, actually. And a few minutes after that, his lips looked like they were going to burst. They were so big. So obviously we were quite frightened.
So you took him to hospital, presumably, at that point?
Yeah, we took him to hospital. At that point, we still didn't put it down to the ice cream. It sounds a bit silly now. There were lots of wasps flying around that day, so we thought maybe it was a sting in the garden. But we took him to hospital, spoke about what happened in the day, and they, you know, identified that was probably, you know, maybe an allergic reaction, and let's get the allergy team at the hospital involved.
So ever since then, no milk at all, and you discovered he was also allergic to eggs and bananas.
Though less severely.
Less severely. So he's on the egg ladder, so that's, you know, a good sign for Charlie.
What does an egg ladder mean?
So it's stages of a ladder, of a food ladder, where you're building up the resistance to, you know, to hopefully eating the egg and being OK. So you can eat baked egg at the moment.
But with milk, the risk presumably was anaphylaxis.
Yes.
And therefore carrying an adrenaline auto-injector in case he had accidental contact, but basically leaving milk out of the diet, which is very, very hard to do because it can be in all sorts of things. It's not just a big glass of milk you're talking about avoiding, is it? How long has Charlie been doing the experiment, being in the study?
So since, well, he was on the trial since last summer, but in terms of the actual updosing and dosing since Christmas, so not really that long, but about 5 months, and it's been amazing. The team at University Hospital Southampton are great. That's our site. Yeah. And he's doing amazingly well.
And can you eat ice cream yet, Charlie?
No.
No. So we've still got some way to go. How much milk can he now tolerate in hospital?
Yes, at the moment he's on 30 mils a day. So when we had, prior to the updosing, you have to have a food challenge at the hospital, which identifies the threshold at which he reacts fairly severely. So his threshold was 3 mils, where he had quite a bad reaction in hospital. It's in a controlled environment. But...
And the 30 mils now, is there any reaction to that, or is...
No, so he's having 30 mils daily and he's absolutely fine.
That's such good news, isn't it, Charlie?
And Natasha, is this... Sorry, I'm Tanya. Sorry, forgive me. Is this something that will last? So, do we think will Charlie have to keep taking the milk to keep the desensitising going, or could he stop taking the milk and then have something milk products regularly once we're further down the path? What's the thought on it?
It depends on the individual, but really keeping that, what's essentially your allergen, in your diet regularly will keep you out of going back into allergy.
And I'm so sorry for the clumsy mistake on the name. That's unforgivable of me. Hilary, look, it all seems good and desensitising works, but this is not something you should try outside of a clinical environment, is it?
Absolutely not, because if someone has a very severe anaphylactic reaction to these things, even tiny doses, molecules, can trigger a potentially life-threatening reaction. So certainly not something to undertake at home. Has to be done under close medical supervision. Protocols have to be followed. Everyone's individual. Dose has to be calibrated to that individual, as Amanda and Tanya have told us. But, you know, for those people on the trial, about 139 so far, the results are looking promising. We're not going to get the full results for another 2 or 3 years yet, but if it's possible to desensitise somebody gradually and keep a small dose going all the time, it's very possible that people will be able to live a normal life, more or less, and not have to worry about every little thing that they consume.
It's fantastic. Tanya, congratulations to the Foundation for this trial, and let's hope in a couple of years' time, you know, the results are confirmed, because that would be fantastic. It's been life-changing, hasn't it, for you, Amanda?
And Charlie, my fingers are crossed for the chocolate ice cream, OK? I'll give it a year or two. I'm hoping you get there. Good luck to you. Thank you all so much for coming in.
Do you want to just give a last name check to Monkey? Hold him up so that everybody at home can see. And how special is Monkey to you?
Very.
Very. Have you ever lost him?
I lost him at Nana's when I had a sleepover. All the time he was under my pillow.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. Oh, it's absolutely lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet Monkey. Thanks all so much.
Thank you all so much.
And huge good luck. Thanks, Dr. Hills.